Oh, I'm live. Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully people will come in. So I'm just going to get to work doing what I was doing. I am getting some chicken that I bought at a really good sale, which I might go back and get more. Chicken leg quarters were 67 cents a pound, and each one package had six of these whole quarters. So I went with Rose, one of you guys in there. Went the other day and I bought 5 packages, but I might go back and use my husband's account and get 5 more. Hey, Joe. So I got my set it and forget it out here. We're going to try. Usually I put a whole chicken in here, but I am going to try to just do the chicken leg quarters. Hey, Eric. So I'm going to be all over the place, but I'm going to go and put this in the sink and spray it down with spray so that my chicken don't stick. But what are y'all up to today? I watched your video this morning, Joe. Boy, you just seem to have bad luck all around. That's how it happens, though. It comes in threes most of the time. I know it does for us. All right, I'm just trying to stuff these chicken legs in here. I'm hoping I can get all 4 of them in here. It looks like I will. I didn't do it yesterday because I got lazy. I woke up tomorrow drunk today, but I got a lot done yesterday. Yeah, you'll get through it. We all do. We all do. I used to get so stressed out about things, and I don't anymore. I just don't. I just let what happens happen, and we deal with the fallout. All right. So I just put some of my cactus dust fish on, chicken on there. So we're going to try to get this as low as I can get it. I got them in there. This is like a seafood basket, apparently. But you can use it for, I've done it with chicken thighs. So you just stick the little holes in here. I got this set it and forget it. It's that actual Roscoe or something, set it and forget it. And I got it at a yard sale. It had everything brand new, not even opened. I paid $20 for it years and years ago. I mean, it even had the ties for the chicken. So, I mean, everything. It had everything. So, I pull it out every week. I am always making chicken. I just made a whole chicken, 2 whole chickens the other day. Because I like the leg and thigh part. I don't really care. I'll eat the white part, but I save that for everybody else. So I made 2 chickens, and I took off the leg and thighs. Oh, I forgot to weigh it to know how long I have to do it. Oh my God, Joe. I'm going to say probably 3 pounds. I'll just check them as I go. Yeah, this is the Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue from Ronco. This was the big deal back in the day. And it has a top part where you can put something up here, and it has 2 holder trays where you can dump like veggies in there or mashed potatoes, and then the cover so it cooks while it's going. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna do. It's 15 minutes a pound, so I'm gonna put it in for an hour. It's 3 pounds. I'll do it at 15. hour. That's about a half hour. I'll check it at the half hour mark. About 45 minutes. We'll do 45 minutes. Hey, Giggles. I am doing, so I got a really good deal on chicken leg quarters. Me and Rose Young went and got them down at the store by my house. They were 67 cents a pound, and each package, you could get 5 packages, and each package had 6 of them in there. So I vac sealed one. I vac sealed 4 packages, and I had opened that one that day so I could see how many was in there because they were hidden underneath. So I seasoned them up and I put them in the fridge, and I didn't cook them yesterday. So I threw them in my basket in the Showtime rotisserie, and because that's my favorite part, is the thigh and the leg. I love that dark meat. How you doing, guys? I didn't think you'd come over here. I just made my morning chaffle. I don't have one every day, but I made Todd and me one. I had breakfast sausage, the round patties. Oh, here comes the cat. And I did egg with cheese on it in one little chaffle maker. I did a sausage in the other one, and then I had another one, and I made the actual chaffles. I didn't want to take out the big chaffle maker. I just used my little ones. Gigs. I just went on YouTube for all my low carb stuff. Anything, okay. All meat, chicken, beef, fish, anything that has eyes. This is how my nutritionist taught me. Anything that has eyes. There's no carbs in the meat. There's no carbs in chicken. There's no carbs in steak. There's no carbs in pork chops. There's no carbs in fish. Crab meat has a little bit of carbs, but I don't eat that much crab meat. But any chicken, any steak, any bacon, no carbs in it. That's what you want to eat. Tuna fish, chicken in the can, chicken out of the can. Yeah. That's how I do it. Look up chaffles on YouTube. The recipes I follow is A Girl and Her Phone, Keto Twins, All Day I Dream About Food. That's a good one. She has a lot of desserts that I want to try. I will do the desserts probably over the fall. I'm not going to get into it now, but burgers without the bun. Chaffles make great buns. It's just mozzarella cheese or any kind of cheese you want, and an egg, and you add your spices. I do olive, what is that? Onion powder and garlic powder, or you can use Italian seasoning. You bought one? I just made some this morning. It's so easy. I got one for Rose Young. I've got one for her, a little chocolate maker that I got. I like the Dash products. The Dash ones are the perfect size. I got this one called My Mini. I'll show it to you. Okay, it was at Walmart, brand new, My Mini. Literally says My Mini on it. But I noticed it is a little bigger. It's bigger than the Dash. And I don't care for a bigger chaffle. I want the regular. I have all other Dashes. I have tons of them. I found them at thrift stores. I bought them brand new. But this one. This was my first one. It's much smaller. It's not much smaller. Hold on, my phone is. No, it's just Walgreens. But yeah, I like the Dash ones. It's just the perfect size. It's not too big. And let me see. And I wanted them all to match. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. See, it's a little bigger. But I love my mini dash. And I got that one for the chocolates. This came in a 3-pack, by the way, at Target for $30, a 3-pack. And it had that one that I showed you. This one is the white one that had, I cook an egg and I throw some cheese on top. And then, or you could put sausage on there. But then I use the sausage in this one. So I have my egg, my sausage, and in the red one, I have my chaffles going. Or if I'm feeding like Chris, you know Chris, he likes to eat. He likes to eat. I'll take out that Dash 4 one with 4 of them in it. I'm getting rid of stuff. I'm homeless at 9 days. Why? Did you not pay your bills? If you didn't, shame. But you probably couldn't because the economy is like shitty right now. Why is my hand so full of oil? Because I'm a slob when it comes time to clean up. I really am. I was gonna make I gotta take out some shrimp because I'm gonna have this with some shrimp and butter. Mom's in nursing home. I lost my job and come home, and now my car's not been fun. Oh gosh. Like I said, it comes in 3s. Things will work out at some point. It just takes a little while to get there. Trust me, I get it. I get it completely. We've been going through it right now with medical bills. Really bad. Just grabbing some shrimp. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my freezer was left open when I put the chicken in there yesterday, the day before. It was so much of it, I didn't realize the door didn't shut all the way. You know, my ice cream, my Klondike bars, you know how they're square? Well, they weren't square after a while. But, yeah, we've been getting a lot of medical bills. Lots of medical bills. I thought I had a bag opened already. Anyway, for Sierra. Kind of butter. I just use Land O'Lakes. I buy butter, but butter's on sale, but I buy real butter. I don't use margarine. Sierra uses that. I can't believe it's not butter spray, and I told her that's just gross. That's just chemicals. But she loves it in her rice. She loves it. I use real butter. I saw your leg in the video, Joe. Hopefully you healed quickly. I did, let me go put this back. This is for Rose. Here's my phone. I was looking all over for my video phone where I video my... Anyway, let me have a cigarette before I really start. So the day before yesterday, I went out with Rose. We went to the store. The day before that, I went out to the thrift store. But yesterday, it's been so cold and windy here. I know, Eric, it is. I stayed home. I had the fireplace going all day since like morning because I went down to a half a tank of oil, and I went and paid all the bills Friday and forgot to do the oil first. So I paid the mortgage, the electric, the cable, and then there was just a little. I always like to leave a little in the account, so I didn't want to do the oil. And I didn't want to go back to the bank to deposit any money. I just took it all, most of it out that we had in there. So I shut, the heat's been off anyway because it's not been cold enough to turn it on. So this week we'll do the oil out of his check because I try not to. I don't have credit cards. I will not do credit cards. I'm trying to do with what we have here and save because we're already in savings mode for the winter coming up. We got all the rock salt. We got all the fuel cans filled. Now we're going to work on the diesel cans. We have a few diesel cans just in case we ever needed to add to it. This we had, I think, 8 cans for diesel. They're the 5-gallon, and we just put in the last 2. We didn't need to, but I didn't want them sitting there, so they were sitting there all winter. So right before I decide to order oil, I have him put those cans in there so we can get it up a little bit, and now we'll just refill them. It's just a precaution in case we ever needed to in an emergency and it was a big snowstorm and we didn't have any trucks able to get out. But I had the fireplace going all day. I had brought in wood and I had pinched my neck and my back. So I was on the couch all day. We just ate leftovers. I ate my last piece of chicken from the other day. I have tons of bulky rolls, lunch meat that I went and bought. I started rolling my old man 6 to yeah, we do. We do. Where are you at, Eric? Chris rolled cigarettes for me last night. Sierra and Chris, not this past weekend, the weekend before, they went to that Supercross, motocross thing at Gillette Stadium. We bought the tickets for her, Chris, and her friend. And the friend's birthday is in July, so that was her birthday present. And then they bought the fanfare tickets to go ahead and before everybody and get everything that they wanted, like hoodies and stuff, and get them signed. And Chris got Twitch's signature. I don't even know these people. And they were there. They left here and picked her up at 11 and went out to Gillette, the stadium. And the race didn't start until 6:30 at night, but the fanfare and Monster puts this on. So it's all free Monster drinks all day. And he found out if you give a Monster can, you get the fanfare passes for free. So he gathered up his cans, gave them to my sons, who showed up later for their seats, and they got in for free for the fanfare. So next year he'll do that. Gigs, I don't have one specific recipe. One specific channel. Go to All Day I Dream About Food. She's good. Keto Twins. A Girl and Her Phone. That's another one. I'm so busy right now. I don't have time to really sit at the computer. I was lucky to get this one going. But I figured I needed to check in with you all. Let's see. I just find them, and whatever pops up, I look at them, and some of them I don't even save the channel. They just seem to keep popping up now when I watch one of their videos, so I don't even subscribe. I just watch whatever comes up. I blacked out from pain last night. Not good. Wow. Oh, no, Eric. Oh, you're in North Carolina. I lived in Winston-Salem. I loved it out there. When the twins were 9 months old, we moved out there because my husband at the time had a job out there. So we moved out there, and I spent 3 years out there. I loved Harris Teeter's triple coupon sales. That's when I really started couponing. Oh, boy. Now you got to go through all your stuff. What else? I'm trying to think of what other channels. There's just a lot of good Keto Connect, Seriously Keto, I think, Serious Keto. I don't follow one specific channel. I just go through, and I haven't branched out to desserts yet. I mean, just that whipped frosty type thing. To be honest, I'm sticking to the same things: truffles, BLTs, My numbers, when I first started watching it again, because when my doctor, she said it was at 9.1 in December. So I went back last month, or this month, April, we're in April, and it went down to 7.3. So I got to go back in 3 months. And I have to admit, I had Chinese food a couple of days ago, a couple times. But I'm not eating the McDonald's anymore, really. We're not going like we were. Ooh, that was bad. Gigs, go to all day. I dream about food. She's on Facebook too. And her desserts look amazing. I am going to try some, but not right now. Because they have, she just has some amazing looking stuff. She has regular stuff too, regular foods, but I'm just sticking with what I have here. Like I'm doing the chicken, I'm going to take some of the shrimp and thaw it out and mix it with some butter and seasoning, and that'll be with a salad. So I have a salad with every meal. Most of the time I put a little turkey or ham in it, cheese. I shred my own cheese. A steak with salad and the green beans. I don't have the baked potato or mashed potato. I stay away from rice. I stay away from pasta, and I stay away from potatoes. Those are the three known. Oh, and ice cream. I have my Rebel ice cream. You want to see? Okay, baby. Oops. This is my new best friend right here. The Rebel ice cream. It's $6.50 up here, but it's a pint. This is 3 grams of sugar for the whole pint. And I don't eat the whole pint. I just eat a little bit. See, I just take a few spoonfuls at night when I'm watching TV. This one is my favorite. This one is chocolate peanut butter. It doesn't bother my stomach. It doesn't make me go, to the bathroom. And let's see, 15 grams of carbs in a serving, minus 3 grams of fiber, and minus 9 grams of sugar alcohol. So there's like no carbs in it, and it does not raise my sugar. I also like the cherry chip. I gave Rose my orange cream one because I really wasn't digging that one. See, now fajitas are good. Fajitas are meat, peppers. Peppers have a little carbs, but I would just eat it with some cheese on top, melted, and no tortilla. Or make a chocolate. I'm finding I wasn't a bread person to begin with. I really wasn't a big bread eater. I was doing a lot of Subway protein bowls. Oh my God, almost every day I was going to get a teriyaki chicken one. I know there was a little sugar in the chicken. You can order them online at rebel.com too. The different stores have different flavors, but I really like that flavor, so I stocked up on that. I'm going to get these shrimp. I'm not keto. I am totally not keto. I'm just low carb. I have 20 carbs or less a day. Most of the time it's less, unless we're going out to eat or something. But yeah, I am not this keto person. But some of the recipes for keto are pretty good. I have the almond flour and stuff. I just got all that at Walmart. I'll do 10 because that way Chris can have some too. And the shrimp has no carbs in it. So I just take out what I need and put the rest back in the freezer. And it is so windy out there right now. I'm going to stick this in a big bag because I opened it. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie, because I have to make sure that I'm home to prep my food. Make salads all the time. I was buying them, and I still bought one the other day, but it was getting expensive, $13 a salad, even though I was getting a couple meals out of it. I just didn't want to keep driving to that town to get them. And So I just started buying them. I got a salad spinner and I dry my lettuce, and I bought, what I would get in the salad. Like I would get a green pepper, a red onion, shredded. I found out he puts mozzarella and the white cheddar, so I would shred my own of those. I really like his dressing though. I had bought a $30 gallon of it, but it started thickening and I got nervous, so I threw it away. Because I was still buying the salads from him, even though, and it had the dressing with it, I was still buying the salad, so I wasn't using that big jug as much. But Ben and Jerry's, yeah, we went there, me and my first husband, on our honeymoon. What a huge. No, there's two of them on here. See, there's two. 1, 2. They're not that big. This is how big they are. They shrink. I don't salad. Oh, you don't do salad? Oh, that's too bad. The salad's good. I don't like romaine as much, but I like my iceberg. All right, I got water sitting in that. This chicken's smelling delicious. Let me tell you, that chicken cactus dust. Let's see if you can see that. Hold on when it comes back around. That's the back side of the chicken's quarters. Can you see that? It browns it up nicely. And now that way I don't have to do a whole bird all the time, because I could eat this every day. So I should have took out another package. I should go down and get some more. At that price, 67 cents a pound. So each package was about $4.05. But you minus the sale price, so it drops down. I was paying for a whole 6 of those in one package. I was paying $2 and something. So 1 or 2 with my meal. I'll probably eat 2 with my meal, with some salad and green beans, and that fills me right up. Fills me right up. And the meal don't cost much of anything, because the green beans are, I don't know if I have any more up here. A can of green beans from Walmart were 60 cents, 55 cents, 50 cents. So with a salad, 2 pieces of chicken, and tonight I'm going to have shrimp with mine. I just put the shrimp in a frying pan with some butter and some, I use this stuff here. What is it? Lowry's Chicken and Poultry Rub. I got it at Sam's Club. But now, like, BJ's has it. This is from 2019. Still fine. But I sprinkle that on my shrimp, because you know how when you're at those stores and they have those people cooking and giving out samples? She did that. She had shrimp and this stuff and butter. And it was so good. So I bought some. This is when I lived in North Carolina, actually. And when I moved up here, they didn't have it at my BJ's. So I would send my ex-husband to get it, and he would mail it to me, 2 big bottles. Now I order it. Oh, thank you, Eric. That's all my... Chris built me that, all those pieces of wood and stained them. And then I just picked this stuff up along the way. I got the Stargazer, which I never use. I might, I don't know. I'm having a big yard sale soon. I'm trying to declutter. But a lot of it was yard sale stuff. That big one up top, that one Prepper Stedding gave me when we first met. He brought it to me on his first visit here. And that's one of my favorites. It's big and it's perfect size. I have more downstairs. I have like the 13x9 roasting pan or baking pan. I have the pie ones and the muffin ones and the round pie ones. Hi, John. B. Mitch, how you doing? Yeah, I'm making rotisserie chicken. I got 67 cents a pound, so I bought up a ton. Me and Rose Young. Rose Young, she's from on here too. We went and hit that sale, and it's 5 packages per person. her phone number. I might take and use Chris's number and go get another 5 packages. I back sale them all. But I go through a lot of chicken. I could eat this every day. The kids not so much, but I do. Yeah, hi B Mitch. I hardly use it even. I got it because I wanted to learn to cook in it, Eric. In my fireplace. If you look at my past videos, I did stuff in my fireplace. I wanted to learn how to cook in my fireplace so that I wouldn't have to stand outside in the middle of winter if our power went out, which it did on Christmas Eve one year. So I never cooked outside on a fire camp, like a fire pit, but I cook in the fireplace. I don't have a wood stove in there, so I bought one of those camping. You fold the legs open and you put it over, and I've cooked in there. But I wanted to learn, and then I bought one of those ovens, those reflector ovens, and it sits right on the lip of my fireplace, and I baked in there too. But I've done videos on that. Learning as I go. I'm no professional at all. I even show you my fails because I don't edit my videos. Whatever I show is how it went because I don't have time for all that editing. I just splice it together and go. I don't even know how to really trim. I don't know how to add music. I tried once and I used the HP is how video editor. It's free and it has its own music. And I got dinged with the music that they gave me. So I said, no. I like the dark too, Giggles. Chris and the kids like the white meat. Sierra don't like chicken with bones, so she won't even eat that. I cleaned out all my roast and hamburger from the freezer and canned it. I finally tried all my canned stuff from 2022, and I was so excited that it was all yummy. Yeah, my first videos of me canning up my chicken legs and thighs, I still have them down there, and I pull them out every once in a while. They are still good, and that was in 2020. Still fine. Yeah, right? I know, Eric. Yeah. Good, John. The prices are getting outrageous. Outrageous. And I don't have my coupon lady anymore. So everything that I get, I have to pay without the free coupons. Like our cat litter, I'm getting down to like the last 10 bags. We haven't had to buy cat litter in years, laundry soap in years. And now things are starting to dwindle. So I'm watching the sales and I missed it. I was too lazy to go down to across town. They had the Tidy Cats cat litter, 20-pound bags for $6. And normally they're $10, $12. And I was too lazy to get up and go that day. It was so cold out. And I'm kicking myself because there was no limit on it either. I would have bought the whole freaking shelf out. Oh, I did, B. Mitch? It's good. I like the chicken thighs canned. And the chicken leg drumsticks. Oh, you just take them out and they just fall off the bone and it's so good. You basically got it all done for soup. You want a small, I did them in my pint and a halves and stuff. And one jar I could make a beautiful soup out of. And I didn't have to roast the chicken. It was all cooked in the jar and just the right amount of meat. Going for canned goods. The prices are, yes, food pantry extras. Yeah. It is a texture thing, B. Mitch. Because I don't like ground beef. Pressure canned. And I have crap ton downstairs. And I don't even want it. I don't even want it. It's still sitting down there. But I cannot. I just don't like the texture. I might take some jars and throw them in some. I have some pepper soup that I canned, and that was really good. But it has ground beef in it. So, but I might use up that ground beef and like mix it with taco seasoning and make taco plates. That's what I do a lot of. I'll take ground beef, brown it up, add taco seasoning, shred lettuce, dice up some tomatoes. And I don't have the taco, but I put it all on the plate and I just eat it like that. Yeah, I gotta watch the spaghetti sauce though. I learned a lot from everybody, B. Mitch. I learned what I know from Lisa Sutton, Bev at our Half Acre Homestead, Linda's Pantry, the Needy Homestead. That's where I learned everything. I did not know nothing before I came on here. Nothing. I credit all them women. Tacos are good. I do the tacos. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. It's spinning around. Wait till you see the top part because I season that the most. Oh, so delicious smelling in here. I could literally eat that every day. Yeah, B. Mitch Ghost. Yeah, he was too. If you like beans, I only like Goya beans. And the can, the kidney and the pink, and I don't know how to. I have some dried beans that I put back, but I do never have made beans from dried beans, and I don't. No one here will eat them. They don't even eat the Goya. I only eat the Goya when I make my Spanish chicken and rice, which is not much because I don't eat rice. I did notice I had to get rid of a lot of things that I can no longer eat. I gave it to my son's friend who got a new apartment and he was struggling. So they took a truckload, a flatbed truckload of food out of here that was coming up to expiration date or expired, like Chef Boyardee. I had about 30 cases of Chef Boyardee. Todd don't eat it anymore. Sierra don't eat it anymore, and it expired in like 8 of 23. So we loaded all that up, and he took that home. Pork and beans. I mean, my shelves are empty now. I'll have to take you through a tour compared to what they were. I kept some stuff in case of an emergency, but the stuff that we weren't gonna ever eat, we got rid of. I didn't tie the chicken up. It's in a basket. These are just the leg quarters, B. Mitch. I have a hard time tying up chicken. I can't tie chicken for a whole bird for the life of me. I had to take, the other day I made a whole chicken. I had to take it out 3 times and reposition it on the spit and fix the string. It was awful. A leg kept flopping off here. The breast kept falling and it was rubbing the bottom. It was awful. My hands were a mess from all the seasoning. I do have some bags of the 15 bean soup, Eric, because my ex-mother-in-law, she's passed away now, she made the best stuff with these 15 bean soup, and I tried to do it, and it was awful. But I did pick up a few bags of beans at the Dollar Tree and store them away. I also have a lot of wheat berries. I have a lot of number 10 cans of flour, sugar, macaroni, oats, all that stuff that's been down there for years. And then I have all my Thrive Life stuff, which I really haven't touched. That's staying for when I get older and I can't chop. Because my hands are bad now, so they're going to be even worse then. But all my peppers and onions and all that meat will be all chopped because it's all in the number 10 cans. Oh, this is in a little basket that came with it. It's supposed to be like a seafood basket. They showed pictures of lobster tails all set in a row, but I use it for small pieces of chicken like thighs or, yeah, it comes out just as good. I just forgot to measure. I was going to weigh the chicken legs so I knew how many pounds they were, but I'll just eyeball it. Hey, Bushcraft. Yeah, I have a hard time with those tying up the chicken. I even watched a video the other day and I still couldn't do it. It was awful. Yeah, nobody in this house would eat it. I bought it because I'm going to admit, when I first started watching everybody, I was out there buying everything because, oh, you got to have it. And we found that none of us ate this stuff. And that was before I really knew anything about prepping, and I was just going out and buying it. I got rid of so much. I mean, we didn't like um, chicken dumplings in the can. I didn't like the Dinty Moore. Nobody liked any of that. The potted meats. I got rid of so much. So much. I'm the only one that likes baked beans, and I can't even have them. So I got rid of all the cans. I kept a couple small cans of baked beans. But I got rid of it all. We got rid of it all because you know what? Some of it was expired. I know it would still be good, but I wanted to make room for things that we actually do eat, okay, and that I can eat. And there's really not much. I kept most of my cans of Dak ham. Oh, that's emergency because nobody will really like that. But yeah, my plan was to. I have up in this cabinet. I don't know if you can see. All my baking. This is all pouches of cookie mix. These are all pouches from the Dollar Tree of the muffins, like the wild berry from Martha White, and then Betty Crocker pouches of cookies and boxes of brownies and Andy's candies and pouches of this that I bought. I was going to make up a batch of this stuff today for the kids to get it out of here. And then I have my Lily's baking chips, no sugar added, but I haven't. And then I have my Chalk Zero baking chips that I all still have in here. But what else did I find? I stocked up on this stuff. It was on sale, but I find that I don't really care for it. And I found this al dente carbonata fettuccine, but I'm not a fettuccine person, but I figured I'd try it. And then, what else? I got the Lakanto monk fruit sweetened pancake and baking mix. So I got recipe videos coming up that I want to make stuff with this. I just haven't got myself to do it. Yeah, I make the Reese's for everybody in the house. Chris likes Reese's. She's straight stunting. What does that mean? Have you tried any of the dried stuff? I said no, but Lee says it's good, so I keep buying. It is good. The Thrive Life seasoned chicken chunks. Oh, those are so good. The hamburger, the sausage, dried sausage crumbles are really good. It's all really good. But I want to save it for when I'm older. That was my whole goal. That was my reason for buying it, was my retirement security. So it would be there when I'm older, and you see the prices are going up so much, people can't afford things. At least I know I have that when I get older and I can't afford it. And I can't be chopping everything because everything's chopped for you. Oh, I'm showing off. I just got all that stuff because I had videos in my mind to do. And then I get lazy and don't want to do any videos. And now the good weather is going to be coming and I got to get outside. I planted radishes out there and I haven't gone out in like 3 days to check them. My heart's not in the growing this year. I'm going to be honest. It's not. It's really not. I don't really want to spend all that time doing it. But I am. I grew, you saw all the stuff in my other video. So much on that grow shelf. I said I was only going to do 4 tomatoes, 4 cucumbers. I got like freaking 30 or 40 of each thing on there. It's insane. I got lettuce sprouted, so I got to get it in the greenhouse so that it can, because the lettuce likes the cold weather. I'm just lazy. When it comes to gardening, I don't enjoy it a whole lot. I bought my parents a 50-pound bag of potatoes because I grew 100 pounds of potatoes last year and sold them up there, and they sold like hotcakes. So he decided he wanted to grow some too. So I took that as, well, he's not going to need me to do it again this year. because he asked me to buy him a 50-pound bag, so I did. And I said, well, I'm not going to spend all that kind of time and energy on potatoes. I had like freaking, I'd say almost 60 buckets of potatoes. And if he's going to do it, why should I? Just to bring it up. He gets the traffic up there with his farm stand. So I'm like, well, he decided he wanted to do it. So let him do it. I went and bought it for him, and I bought one 10-pound bag. I can't eat potatoes, so there's no reason for me to grow that much. Bye, Eric. And the kids we've been dealing with the pediatric cardiologist for them. They have high cholesterol, which they inherited from their dad and me. Mostly their dad, because his dad had it too. And the blood pressure's a little high. So they can't have all that stuff anyway. A lot of it. And I was cooking potatoes all the time. All the time I was cooking potatoes. And so I just decided I'm going to stick to lettuce, peppers, onions, cucumbers, tomatoes. Got some radishes because I'm the only one that eats that. It says 4 minutes on here, but I don't know how cooked it is in the inside, so I'm going to go up I'll bring it up to 10 more minutes. Yeah, so Chris eats better when I prepare ahead. If I left to himself, he won't. He just won't. And I can't worry about what he eats. If he don't eat he usually eats what I make for me, so he's okay like that, but I can't worry about. I try to make what everybody else likes, but it's just a lot. It's a lot. I whip salad stuff up. They can have salad. I bought bulky rolls and lunch meat. They can have that. And Todd will pretty much, like I made him a chaffle this morning, a sausage, egg, and cheese chaffle. He eats that. But Sierra don't like eggs, so. But yeah, so this is going to be my dinner. They can have sandwiches. To use up the bulky rolls and chips, and I did make I took these are good, the Carb Balance, and then the zero carb net carb ones from Mission. I made quesadillas out of that. I shred my cheese, and they all like those. I have to say, everybody likes the quesadillas. I do onion and chicken with seasoning. And what did I do with it? So yeah, so for right now it's just been the same old foods. I'm not doing too much of a variety because I've got so much going on. Chris wouldn't really eat cereal, but the kids would. Rose gave me 3 boxes of cereal that I thought they would eat, but no. So now I might just give it away at my yard sale. Just give it away. She gave it to me, so maybe I'll just put it in the free box. What have you all been doing? I have been keeping up with pinball and Patera at Appalachia's Homestead. So I have been watching those here and there. I haven't been on YouTube watching many videos. I finally got to making candles with all the candle stuff I got from Temu and all the candles I bought at the thrift store. And I'm like, you know what? This ain't working out. Because the little container to melt it was a Temu one, and it was so tiny. So I made the candles out of jars that I reused from my home Yankee candles that I washed out and got cleaned up. But when I poured the candles and let them go and harden, the middle sunk in. And so I'm like, I ain't rewarming all this shit up again to fill those holes. Forget it. So I just will burn them here and I got bagged up the burner, all the rest of the candles, all the rest of the oils and the color dyes, the wicks, and it's all going out for my yard sale. Good thing I got it from Timo and it didn't cost me a whole lot. But yeah, I went out and I got the garage. I can't even put my car in there because we brought out that fireplace my TV used to stand on. Cherry wood fireplace. It's beautiful. We hardly ever used we never used the fireplace part in here because we have a real fireplace. We had gotten that when we were renting an apartment in Palmer and it was so cold. It's so beautiful. We paid about $600 for it at the time. So that's out there. I'm just bringing stuff out to the garage for the yard sale me and my friend are going to have here. We haven't picked a date. And I've been bringing stuff out and just pricing it, getting it ready. But that's about all I've been doing, and going to the grocery store for the sale items that I want to stock up on. And yesterday I rested because I pulled my neck. Been outside doing stuff. That chicken smells good. I was going to do some baking, but I don't think I'll do that today. Maybe tomorrow if I start early enough. And I've been hooked on foxwoods.com, Fox Play, because they have bingo games. And if you play online enough free, I don't pay for anything. I just use the free coins. Your points accumulate and you can get slot machine play and bingo game free. I went to bingo the other night with a friend of mine, and she won. She hit, but it was a small church, church type bingo place. She hit, I don't know how much she hit, but she hit. It was my first time going, but we got back at 10 o'clock at night and I was like, oh my God, I forgot my medication. I forgot to take my metformin. I forgot my other medication. I'm like, oh my God. And I forgot my glasses, so I couldn't see all the way across. And I don't ever go out at night. It's been years since I've been out at night. So I am loving this machine. I use it like every week now. If I had been smart, I would have took more out of the freezer, let it thaw, and just kept rotisseringing it up. But there's 4 pieces, so I'll have 2, and I'll save 2 for another night's dinner or lunch with a salad. I'm going to have my shrimp with it. Or Chris can have one and Todd can have one. And we'll all have dinner on that. Sierra, she won't eat that anyway, so she can have a sandwich, and I made her egg noodles. She likes egg noodles, so I made a bag of egg noodles. I got to get myself to get going and start preparing foods again. I just was going through a funk the last couple days where I just needed to rest. But anywho, just figured I'd pop on here because it's been almost an hour now. I know Opes, Kimball and them were talking about the Opes and the channel Opes. They had sent me that power unit for free. I did that campaign that helps people. So they sent me that Opes power station. Well, they reached out to me again because around Christmas, they wanted me to do a video so they could put it up on their channel. And I saw it. It briefly flashed through a picture with all the videos posted on it. And there was ours. It wasn't a professional video, so. But they reached out to me again. But we were dealing with the twins' grandmother's funeral, and I couldn't do it. I didn't have time for Chris to bring it up and set it up and do a video. They were going to pay me between $100 and $300 to do a video, but I just didn't have time. So I just passed on that one. I did get notified from a place called Out of Air. They're based in Massachusetts here. It's vacuum sealer bags. So they're supposed to be sending me a whole bunch to do a review on and a live, a video for. But their requirements, oh my God. So we'll see. I told them straight out, I am not a professional at taking these videos. So it may not be the quality that you want. But they're supposed to be sending me the bags. I haven't got them yet. So we shall see. Because I got contacted by another place called Olay Gardens one time. And they said they wanted to send me those metal raised beds where you can make the different shapes. And I sent them my information. I said, sure, I'll do a video. And they never sent it to me. And they reached back out again to ask the same thing a year later. And I said, you know what? Don't bother. You never sent the first one. So I think it was a scam, honestly. So I don't really... my channel is not even 2,000 people. So why did they bother contacting me? I'm not professional in the least. Why would they? So most of the time I think it's a scam. Oh my gosh, these look delicious. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you. Let me just turn it. All right, there's no light, but because I turned it off. Look at how yummy. Look at that dark skin. Oh my, yum. I just don't think that it's cooked all the way in the middle. So I'm going to just turn it back on for a little bit. Because when the skin's pulling away from the bones, and it's not doing that yet. So I'll put it in for another 15 minutes. Or let's do 10. I should have weighed it before, and I didn't. Sweet potato fries fried with onions tonight. Oh, that sounds good if you like sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potatoes. But anywho, I am going to let y'all go because I got to figure out what I'm going to do next. I do have to go vacuum and restock the wood in the fireplace. Although I should let Chris do that because that's how I put my neck out. But I just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. I know, I haven't been around in a while, and but I'll start trying to show up here a little more. I try. I've got stuff going on all the time. Sierra's horse lessons, and I'm trying to get out there and hit the sales and stock up on things we need. But it was nice to have everybody here. So everybody have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. I just don't know when it'll be. But have a great day.